This is the electric car to get if you are a car guy. Now, it is not the Porsche Taycan, although it does not need an introduction. It's absolutely sick. But it is also not the Renault 5. Brand new. I think they're super cool. There is 2 of them driving around my city. One is yellow, one is in the green, which also looks so amazing. And the Alpine version is also sick, but it's not this. It is the Hyundai Ioniq 5N. And this is a weird little car. It's like a large hatchback, but it's a bit higher up, so you could kind of call it a crossover. It's a bit of a weird shape, but honestly, this is the one to get. First of all, let's look at the stats. This thing, yes, has 650 horsepower in a little family car. Now, to give a bit of context, I believe the base Taycan is like 400, maybe 450. So just to get an idea, yeah, that's a lot of power. And before we dive into why exactly this is the car to get if you're a car guy, let's quickly look at some more of the styling and then we'll dive right into that. So this is the rear end. Now, you gotta love it, you gotta hate it. I've seen a couple of them driving around, mostly the base ones. I kind of dig it, but it's kind of a love-or-hate type of thing. It's, pretty out there, I suppose. And then you have the side profile, which gives a better look. Personally, absolutely love it, and especially I absolutely love the styling that they did with the signature at this point Hyundai kind of baby blue with the red and the black. I think it's so sick. Obviously you can get this in full black or white or maybe some other colors, but to me this is the one to get. And that brings us to the interior, and this is already starting to show why this is actually a car guy car, and that is the steering wheel. You can see these 2 buttons, which can be mapped to change kind of how the car behaves, suspension, all that type of jazz. And then you see these kind of 2 buttons, qualifying and an end button, which can also modify the car to what you want, to give you extra power and to change the settings. And a little teaser in the steering wheel for the 2 things I kind of want to highlight. First of all, is the logo, the N logo, which is actually a chicane derived from, I believe, the testing track of the N facility at Hyundai. And everybody knows, in a corner like this, you can do some massive skids, which also my thumbnail revealed. So let's take a look at that first, and then we'll come back to the steering wheel.
The N-Drift Optimizer is designed to help you execute smooth and controlled drifts by automatically managing power distribution. When initiating a drift, the system sends more power to the rear motor. As you continue, it monitors the vehicle's yaw and adjusts power to the front wheels to keep you in control. You can select from 10 different levels of drift assistance, using a drift-optimized steering map, and systems like Vehicle Dynamic Control and Traction Control System. For more advanced drivers, there's an additional Pro mode that allows for finer control of torque, giving you more direct control during your drifts.
So yeah, that's right. This car can do massive skids, and that was an official Hyundai video. They actually have tutorials up on what you can do with this car, which I think is so amazing. It's so cool. So yeah, massive skids. But now we're back to the steering wheel, and actually, to me personally, the coolest feature is hiding behind, because you can see in an electric car, flappy paddles behind the wheel. In an electric, that is strange. Well, here's the second feature I want to highlight.
In eShift and in Active Sound Plus work together to deliver an engaging shift feeling and sound. In eShift provides a sense of power delivery by simulating the traditional feeling of an 8-speed dual-clutch transmission.
I mean, call it gimmicky, sure, but to me, that is so cool. Also, because you can just turn it off if you don't want to use it. But if you're kind of in that mood, imagine a very early drive, nobody on the road, or you're driving home from your parents and they live in the suburbs and you kind of have a little bit of a windy road and you say, well, fuck it, let me just put it into manual mode and enjoy myself a little bit. And then you can just turn it off and drive normally. I think it's so cool. I don't know why the other sporty manufacturers are not doing this. I think it is sick. So that is why, to me, the Ioniq 5N is absolutely the car to get, the electric car to get, if you are a car guy. Let me know if you agree or not.